Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 8 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 8 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter operations with rational numbers. The lessons we're going to cover today are apply multiplication and division rules, apply addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division rules, evaluate expressions involving rational numbers. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. I'm on grade 8 math. Chapter we are on right now is operations with rational numbers. Let's just start with the lesson that is apply multiplication and division rules. The number line shows an unknown number Q and R. Is QR positive or negative? So let's just locate Q and R first. Let's see if they are positive or negative. So you can see Q and R, they both are on the right hand side of the zero, right? So when you have a number that is on the right hand side of the zero, that means that is a positive number. So both Q is positive and R is positive. So the product of two positive numbers is always a positive number. So QR is positive. Let's just start with the test questions. The number line shows two unknown numbers V and W. Is VW positive or negative? So V and W, they both are on the right hand side of the zero. That means they are the positive numbers. So their product VW is also positive because the product of two positive numbers is always a the product of two positive numbers is always a positive number. So VW is positive. The number line shows an unknown number T. Is 2T positive or negative? So T is the number that is on the left hand side of the zero. That means T is a negative number. So 2 times a negative number, product of a positive and a negative number is always negative. The correct option is negative. Option 1 is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number P. So P is on the left hand side of the zero. That means P is a negative number. Negative 3 times P. P is already a negative number, so negative and negative. When you multiply two negative numbers, the answer is always the Positive numbers, two numbers with the same sign, their product is always positive. Either both the numbers are positive, either they are negative. So the correct option is positive. The number line shows an unknown number, two unknown numbers, Q and R. So they are Q and R, they both are on the right hand side of the zero. Both Q and R are positive. So the product of two positive numbers is always positive. Option number two is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number S. Is 4S positive or negative? Positive it is because S is on the right hand side of the zero, so their product is also positive. The number line shows two unknown numbers C and D. C and D, both the numbers are negative. Product of two positive numbers is always positive. Option number two is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number A. What is negative 5A positive or negative 5? Negative 5A. A is already a negative number because that is on the left hand side of 0. So negative 5 times a negative number is C. A is on the left hand side. A is negative. So negative 5 times negative A is 5A. The product of two negative numbers is positive. The correct option is option number 2. The number line shows two unknown number R and S. Is RS positive or negative? R, S, they both are on the left hand side of the zero. Both the numbers are negative. R and S, they both are. The product is positive. The number line shows an unknown number y. Is 4y positive or negative? Y is on the left hand side of 0. That is a negative number. 4 times y, a product of positive and negative number is always negative. S is on the negative side of, on the left hand side of the 0, and T is on the right hand side. So S is a negative number and T is a positive number. The product of a negative and positive number is always negative. So that is negative ST. Option number 1 is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number W. W is on the left hand side of 0. So that is a negative number. So negative 3 times W is product of two negative numbers is positive. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is apply addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division rules. Let's just start with the lesson. So the number line shows an unknown number y. Is 1 plus y positive or negative? So y is on the right hand side of 0. That means y is a positive number. So you are adding two positive numbers. The answer is positive. Let's just start with the test questions. The number line shows an unknown number D. Is 2D positive or negative? So D is on the right hand side of the 0 and positive it is. So 2D means the product of two positive numbers. So the product of two positive numbers is always positive. Option number 2 is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number Y. Is 1 plus Y positive or negative? Y is on the right hand side of the 0. So positive it is. And 1 plus Y means you are adding two positive numbers. So you are adding two positive numbers. The answer is positive. The number line shows an unknown number P. Is P plus 1 positive or negative? P is positive, so the sum of two positive numbers is always positive. The number line shows an unknown number Q. Is 5Q positive or negative? Q is on the left hand side of the 0. Q is negative. So the product of 5 and negative Q is negative because Q is on the left hand side. So that is negative. The number line shows an unknown number C. Is C plus 1 positive or negative? Positive it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number V. Is 1 plus V positive or negative? So V is on the right hand side of 0. So that means V is the sum of 1 plus V is positive. The number line shows an unknown number B. Is B plus 1 positive or negative? B is on the right hand side of 0. So positive it is. B plus 1 is positive. The number line shows an unknown number A. 4A is positive. The correct option is option number 2, positive it is. The number line shows an unknown number R. Is the unknown number D? Is D plus 1 positive or negative? T is on the positive right hand side. T is positive. T plus 1 is also positive. Option 2 is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number W. Is 2W positive or negative? W is on the left hand side of 0. So W is negative. Two times a negative number is negative. Option number 1 is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number U. Is 1 plus U positive or negative? The 1 plus U is positive. Option number 2 is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number R. Is 5R positive or negative? R is a negative numbers. 5 times R is negative. Option number 1 is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number x. Is x plus 1 positive or negative? X is on the right hand side, that is positive. So 1 plus x is positive. Option number 2 is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number d. Positive it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. The number line shows an unknown number s. Is s plus 1 positive or negative? S plus 1 is positive. Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is evaluate expressions involving rational numbers. Let's just start with the test questions. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself later today because you are already solved 1 whole 2 by 3 times 6 whole 3 by 8 plus 84. Okay, let's just multiply them first. 3 times 1 is 3. Convert them into improper fraction. 3 times 1 is 3, 4, 5, 5 over 3. 4 times 6 is 24, 25, 27 over 4 plus 84. Multiply them. 27 times 5 is 135 over 3 times 4 is 12. Let's just make their denominator same. So you have to multiply this fraction by 12 just to make their denominator same, right? So 84 times 12 is 1008. So that is 135 over 12 plus 1008 over 12. So just add them. 135 plus 1008, that is 1100. 43 over 12. Let's just divide them by 3, so that is 381 over 4. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 381 over 4. So what you have to do, you have to convert them into improper fraction first. 3 times 1 is 3 and 2, 5 over 3. You need to add 2, that is 5 by 3. 4 times 6 is 24 and 3 27 over 4. You need to multiply them. Numerator time numerator, denominator time denominator. 27 times 5 is 135 over 12. Now you have to make the denominator same. The denominator of 84 is 1. So you have to multiply this fraction by 12 to make the denominator same. So that is then 135 over 12 plus 1008 over 12. So denominators are same, just add the numerators. That is 1143 over 12. You can simplify the fraction by dividing them by 3. So that is 381 over 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, so 1.65 plus minus 4.58 times 7. So you have to do multiplication first because multiplication has the higher priority over addition. So just multiply. 7 times negative 4.85. So product of a positive and negative number is always negative. So that is 1.35 minus 33.95. So subtract the 1.65 is smaller number. You are subtracting a smaller number out of the greater one. The answer is negative, and that is, hold on, 7 times 4.58, that is 32.06. Sorry, 1.65 minus 32.06. So now you have to subtract 1.65 minus 32.06. So that is negative 30.41. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2, that is negative 30.41 is the correct option. 43.36 multiplied by 0.05 divided by 0.2. So multiplication and division are on the same level. So going from left to right, you have to multiply first. I think we have to divide first because division has higher priority over 0.05 divided by 0.2, that is 0.25. So 0.25 times 43.36 equals 10.84. You have to do division first because division has higher priority over multiplication. So when you divide, that is 0.05 divided by 0.2, that is 0.25. Now just multiply them. 43.36 times 0.25, so that is 10.84. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, 8 whole minus 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4 minus 3 by 5. So Subtract these two first because they have the same denominator. 4 times 8 is 32, 33, 34, 35 over 4 minus 3 over 4 minus 3 over 5. So 35 minus 3 is 32 over 4 minus 3 over 5. You have to make the denominator same. So 4 and 5, their common denominator is 20. Multiply this fraction by 5 and this fraction by 4 just to make the denominator same. So 32 times 5 is 160 over 20 minus 12 over 20. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 over 20. So they have the same numerators, just subtract the denominator. 160 minus 12 is 148 over 20. Divide them by 4. That is 37 over 5. The common denominator that can divide both numerator and denominator is 4. So the correct option is 37 over 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. 4.8 plus 7 minus 6.7. So going from left to right, you need to add first. So 11.8 minus 6.7. That is 5.1. Option number 3 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 8 math. Chapter we're working on is operations with rational numbers. The lessons we have covered today are apply multiplication and division rules, then apply addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division rules, evaluate expressions involving rational numbers. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any.